Outsiders, hello, Tony from the Outsider channel, and I'm happy to be talking to you today on the day we're getting rain. That's right, it's been like 8 months before we've had rain in SoCal, and I'm just basking in it. I love rainy days, I miss those, and I miss moisture on the trails. We need this, you guys. Anyway, I've got my new favorite trail and my new go-to loop coming to you today. I filmed this yesterday before the rain. That's right, I'm here for you guys. Anyway, without further ado, I'll meet you on the other side. All right, we are at San Diego Oaks, and it's a Saturday morning. That means hikers beware. We're gonna hit up Cactus first on the loop I've been doing consistently, and I fell in love with it. Speak of the devil. Coming through, guys. Thanks so much, have a good hike. Always be pleasantries to the fellow hikers. We're gonna take Cactus. No cheater routes today, well, except for the middle, because I like the rock garden chute. But I've been using this trail not for speed, but for a way of kind of getting some practice on the cornering. It's good for that. We're gonna get some rain tonight, so that's why I'm here today, because there might be a couple days of trail closures. Not sure. Usually that happens here in SoCal. I spot some more hikers up there. Oh man, they're in a bad spot. Right behind you guys. Have a good hike. And I just sneak by them, not so bad. But yeah, totally different vibe than coming here during the week. And we're gonna head up Bumblebee right now because you know, we're jumping into this ride today. No like starting off in the climate chat. I just want to kind of get into it this week because I have been covering San Diego Oaks a little bit in the last couple of months. So if you want to know what loop I'm doing, or if you need a trail guide, check out some of the previous videos. Very informative with links underneath it. But today, the priority today is kind of showing you my new favorite trail that surprised me, but it's been my go-to, and it's one that I look forward to most right now in the last few months of my riding. All right, we're gonna jump right into it, guys. Here we go. My new favorite trail is Hawk. One of the reasons, because it's so SoCal, I kind of fell in love with it. And I wanted to ride it today before the rain come in, not because it's not gonna be good after, but because I've come to appreciate it because it's so blown out, dusty, and powdery. It's kind of one of my favorite new trails because the conditions factor has increased the, how do I want to say it, level of difficulty. So I'm gonna pull over here, just kind of show you what I'm talking about. I want to stop at the sections of the trail so you know what to work with. This is what the trail looks like, the chute looks like. In my opinion, yeah, I said this before in another video, this has become a little bit more of a difficulty than the Chutes waterfall, which we're going to do at the end. And there's a line down here that's really good, and it's very loose. It's a little more intimidating than it was last year because I think it's just been blown out a little bit more and dug into. So onward and downward, we got some more looking into. All right, usually you come in here with a little bit more speed from that waterfall. We got a strong right-hander up into this guy. The trail mellows out a little bit in the middle. And I know this trail, you guys are probably thinking, oh man, that's a really short trail for it to be your favorite right now, but it packs a punch, man. It wakes you up for sure at the beginning of the ride, and it forces you to pay attention, be present in the trail. And this is probably the weirdest section, so I'm gonna stop and probably walk down for a minute and show you guys. All right, here's another angle. That's all the way to the right from up top. There's the middle, and there's the all the way in the left from where I usually take. And this is what I'm talking about when you come down, how loose and powdery and pebbly and rocky it is. So you've got this line that takes you right into the powder, right there for a strong right-hander. And you've got the middle option here that takes you down here, kind of crisscrosses over and matches up with the same exact trail on the bottom. So it's kind of cool. You have some different options, feel a little bit different depending on what kind of ride you have. I'm all about riding these trails in different ways and trying to make the common trails that you usually ride feel different once in a while to kind of keep the excitement alive. All right, let's do some riding. All right, we're gonna try a line that I haven't tried yet today. I usually hit the all the way on the left. Let's try the middle. See what that line has to offer. Woo! Powdery! What I tell you. Oh my God. That's the difficulty I was talking about. If you don't hit the trail straight on line, the powder just kind of takes you all the way over to the side, and you're dirt surfing, man. It's weird because it doesn't really feel like a cross. It just feels like the trail is messing with you. There is no traction. That's kind of one of the reasons I love the trail, though. Even though you hit the feature, you still got to deal with the aftermath. You got to keep on your toes the entire section. You can't let go. So yeah, sand trappy, powdery. New lines are always fun. Now I know what to do next time. We're learning together, people. Still loose going down. Hey guys, have a good hike. And don't let it fool you, we got more sloppy on the bottom here. Hi guys, just me. Man, I wasn't kidding about the hikers today. Saturday morning, people, beware. Get a nice little hit at the bottom into loosey-goosey. And what do we got here? Little roller into a nice drop. And that's Hawk. But we ain't done yet because this loop is really fun. We got a nice little flow trail coming up next. After a little bit of climbing, let's keep it going. All right, we're on the climb up to the top. We're in a section called 3Bs, and we're headed up to Yucca or Yucca. I don't really know, like, you ever get that first impression of like a word and it's hard to get rid of? I always call it Yucca, but everybody reminds me I think it's Yucca. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. I don't know which one. I always say Yucca though. And while I have you, I've had my consulting business going for a couple months now. I appreciate everyone that has reached out, and I'm pretty excited. It's got some momentum going right now. Been talking to a few of you. I got some projects in the works, and yeah, it's kind of nice balancing out the lifestyle of being this content creator, having some free time, and balancing that with my career in a way that I can control. That's kind of my goal, is to kind of be able to make a living doing something I enjoy, that I can help other people, and be in control of my lifestyle, my time management, work from home if I need to, still be able to travel with the channel if I want to, and balance both of those worlds. So far, things are looking in the right direction. Last weekend we did our first 2025 group ride with the Patreon group. That was really fun. See everybody after the new year. What am I doing? Come on, I can talk and ride. It's like what I do. Pay attention, Tony. You can do both. You can do two things at the same time. But yeah, we had a great group ride. Good to see everybody. But yeah, if you want to join the Patreon group, join the group right there. And there's a link below in the description. Amazing people. We may or may not do Downeyville again this year. We did do that for 2 years in a row. Super fun. Depending on my time, where I am at in the next few months, I'll let you know. But yeah, that was some legendary trips that we've taken with the group. We've all become great friends. So riding together kind of feels like just meeting up with a really friendly group. Like we keep in touch, not only on Patreon, but I text with a lot of them. Everybody's kind of become close. Ride together when I'm not around. Couldn't ask for a better group. Anyway, it's up to you. $4 a month. We're on Yucca or Yucca. And there's hikers. I can already see them. It's okay. They have just as much right as I do. Thank you. I like it. Nice people. Beautiful when you get a group that likes seeing you go by and is friendly. Woo, it's windy. I'm gonna go as far as to say this trail's become one of the few, whoa, I forgot about this double, few flow trails in Southern California. By far my favorite. I used to not really care for this trail, but people complained about when they added those rollers in. I think it makes it better. A lot faster, and yeah. Woo! Oh, it's windy. Gotta keep that in mind when we ride Chutes down. For the drops, it's like usually more intense up there. It's 2025, and usually that's the time for resolutions, whether it's dry January, going to the gym more, eating healthier, a number of the things that we and everybody does in the new year to try to stick to a change in lifestyle, whether it's subtle or drastic. And I'm kind of curious if any of you guys do that. I'm not a big person on that because I feel like everybody just kind of forgets about it after the flavor's gone. After the excitement winds down, people just go back to doing what they're doing. But I'm doing one this year, and so far I'm sticking to it. And it's been such a drastic, I wouldn't say drastic, but big change in my life for the better, that I'm going to make a whole video about it, because there's a lot to talk about and a lot to cover from my life as a whole up to now and moving forward. So yeah, I guess I'm just teasing you right there. Subscribe and stick around if you want to get to the bottom of what the hell I'm talking about. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And no, it's not eating meatball sandwiches every day for the next 6 months. It's kind of the opposite of that, although that doesn't sound bad. Anyway, next up, Chutes Ridgeline. My favorite loop that I've been doing now for a long time now, a few months at least. I haven't been to Laguna in a minute. I kind of overdid it there for a little while. I was riding there every other ride. Ooh. You all right, buddy? I noticed in my pattern, I kind of tend to do that. I'll stick to a place for a little while, wear it out, and then jump to a new place. Start from there, start from scratch, and start building new loops. Start riding the trails again, because they always feel different. And it's a way to keep things fresh. That's how I do it. I don't know about you guys. What are some videos you guys want to see that I haven't been to in a while? Whether it be the luge or Whiting Ranch, or who knows? Maybe something I don't even know about yet. Maybe something new. Drop a comment. I want to hear about it. Let's go up the hill. All right, you guys, here we are. Chutes Ridgeline. A lot of people here today. A lot of people up top. It's kind of cool. I'm usually here by myself, and it's nice to see people out riding, actually. Yep, it's super windy up here like I thought. They got rid of the jumps there, which I don't like, but there's probably rules they have to deal with. Just happy we have the trails. All right, let's go for the drop anyway. Not too bad. Wind settles down a little bit right there in that spot. It's funny, last time I rode this section, I crashed because of Craig from Gravity Bicycles. That's right, I'm calling you out, Craig. I took this line and he went straight. So when I was crossing over, he was in my way. So I had to dump the bike, fly over the side of the cliff there, bang up the side of my knee. Yeah, Craig, I'm calling you out, man. That was dumb. I know, he didn't do it on purpose. And it was cool to have him along on the ride. Oh man, there's hikers, more hikers. This is a very scary trail for hikers to be on. I feel like most know better. Obviously they're welcome, but it's one of those trails in SoCal that it's kind of a designated downhill trail for bikes. Woo! Got a little off the line there. So on the weekends especially, I guess I'm talking to myself now, every corner could be a potential problem with somebody walking up with a family or something. But here you can kind of see a little bit better. Nice little double. Off the line there a little bit. Always a fantastic trail. That one kind of goes back and forth in being one of my favorites, but right now Hawk's got the spotlight. I've ridden Chutes line so many times, I think Hawk is just feeling like the fresher of the two. All right, with that, I'll see you guys next video. Let's go.